Hello everyone, welcome to today's double under progression video. As you guys know, the double under is a very challenging and can be sometimes frustrating skill. So I wanted to share with you guys a couple of skills and progression that helped me practice and develop the movement. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing is, don't get too caught up in what rope to buy. I have the cheapest rope from Rogue and it works just fine for me. What is important is the length of your rope. When you are standing on your rope with one foot, the handles should be right at about your nipple line to elbow pits, dependent on your skill and preference. Now let's talk about setup. You're going to start with the rope behind your heels, right at about your Achilles, and your hands by your chest. Now I'm going to use a silly analogy. I want you to think about flashing a robe with your hands and flicking the rope around as you do so. Flashing the robe, flicking your wrists, and then catching the rope with your toes. Practice this skill for a couple minutes. Flash the robe, flick the wrists, catch the rope with your toes. From there, let's add the single under jump, but with some power. Now, this part is all about practicing timing. So after you flash the robe and the rope starts to pass around, I want you to wait for the rope to get to your eye level. So wait till you can see the rope before you start your power jump. Flash the rope, flick the wrist, and when that rope gets to eye level, initiate your power jump, jumping just a little bit higher than you would for a normal single under. From here, let's work on linking single unders together. Now, what we want to focus on is using the wrists and not the elbows to get the rope around. So imagine that you are flipping a pancake while at the same time utilizing that power jump for your single unders. Let's work on the timing as well and wait for that rope to pass your eye level before you initiate your power jump. Our next progression team is to work on the double under. Now we're going to focus on one double under and just one. So what we're going to practice is 2 single unders followed by 1 double under. Now what we want to focus on is that power jump, the timing of the rope, waiting for it to pass our eye level before starting the power jump, and then utilizing the flick of the wrist to get that rope around twice. I want you to imagine tapping a drum twice quickly with your wrist after that rope passes your eye level. Let's practice this for a few minutes. Single, single, double under. Don't get frustrated if you trip. Remember, we're working on a new skill, focusing on 1 double under. That's it. Very importantly also, celebrate the wins. Next, we are going to practice what we call the placebo double under. We're not going to use our rope yet. We are simply jumping and flicking the wrist twice to practice the rhythm with no rope, simply training our central nervous system to get used to the rhythm. The other thing we're going to work on is the rebound. So focusing on the quality of your jumps and maintaining that quality on every single jump. A few things that we do not want to see in the double under is number 1, donkey kicking the feet back. Here is one example of kicking the feet back. Another example with the side view of kicking the feet back. Secondly, we do not want to pike the feet forward, piking at the hips. Instead, what we want to focus on is jumping straight up. Now, once the single doubles start to feel easy and natural, we're going to move to single double. So 2 single unders followed by 2 double unders. We're going to practice this for a few minutes, simply focusing on 2 single unders and 2 double unders, no more. Taking it nice and slow, just taking the opportunity to work on the skill. Again, focusing on power jumping and flicking the wrists. Once you have mastered that, then we are going to work on 2 single unders followed by 3 double unders. Single, single, double, double, double. Trying to be quiet, trying not to get frantic, and trying not to donkey kick or pike. What I would recommend for you guys is to film yourselves with different angles and with the sound on to look for those faults and also listen to the path of your rope. All right, team, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching.